All right, class, we're going to go ahead and go over creating two variable equations from a paragraph. So question 1. Sharon is moving into her new house. Medium boxes are $2 each and large boxes are $3. Sharon paid a total of $36. Write an equation that represents this situation. So first, let's go ahead and underline our important factors. So she's moving to a new house. So medium boxes are $2. So we're going to write medium boxes are $2. So underline those. And that's pretty important because we know what that's going to translate to. And large boxes are $3. So medium is 2 and large is 3. Sharon paid a total is important, of 36. That's going to be important as well. And it says write an equation that represents the situation. So let's talk about why these are important. So mediums are 2 and large is 3. So I can't just write box, right? Because both of those are boxes. What separates the boxes are medium boxes and large boxes. And they're not both 3, right? One's 2 and one is 3. And a total, well, that's going to represent an equal sign when we get to it. Oh, and that and, right? And represents a plus sign. And then 36 is what the total is. And then it says right here, equation, right? It doesn't say inequality. It says equation, and it doesn't say expression. So if remember, expression means there's not going to be an equal sign or an inequality sign. And inequality means it's going to be less than or greater than or equal to or less than or equal to or greater than. And an equation means an equal sign. So all of the ones we're dealing with today will have an equal sign in them. All right, so now let's form our equation. So I'm going to start with the end in mind. It says there's a total of 36, and I know it's an equation, so we're going to write equals 36. All right, so we got rid of the total and we got rid of the 36, so we're good there. I'm going to go ahead and just scratch that off to remind us that we've dealt with those. All right, medium boxes are $2 each. Well, do we know how many medium boxes were sold? We do not, right? But we know that each one was $2. So I'm going to use the number 2. And it's each. So it's $2 times the number of medium boxes that were sold. And I'm going to use the letter M to represent medium boxes. So 2 times the number of medium boxes. That's what M represents. And, well, and means plus. Large boxes are $3 each. So 3 for the large box cost. And I don't know the number of large boxes. So 3L. So $2 times the number of medium boxes and plus $3 times the number of large boxes equals 36. That's how much Sharon paid for the medium and the large boxes. And then there is our equation. Now, in these scenarios, we are not going to be solving the equations. We are just creating the equations. We've already looked at solving equations separately. And in the future, we'll be looking at solving two variable equations. All right, let's look at the next one. The county fair sells funnel cakes. So funnel cakes for $5. So go ahead and underline funnel and 5. And then sodas for $3. Let's underline those. Oh, and it says and. Let's underline that and. The Rodriguez family spent $44. So they spent $44. So that's probably our total. Write an equation that represents the situation. All right, so they spent funnel cakes and sodas, and they spent $44 altogether, right? So let's go ahead and do that first. Equals 44. Okay, and then funnel cakes for 5. So let's go ahead and write 5F, right? 5 times the number of funnel cakes. And that's our plus sign. Sodas for $3. So 3 times the number of sodas that they bought. And there we go. That is it. All right, let's look at this next one. Miguel has a pocket full of dimes and a pocket full of nickels. He has a total of 410. Write an equation that represents this situation. So this one can get a little tricky because it doesn't tell us the cost, right? Over here it says the sodas were $5. Medium boxes are $2. This one's not telling us, but you already know, right? A dime is 10 cents. So let's go ahead and just plug that in. So a dime is 10 cents and a nickel is 0.05, right? Because it's 5 cents. Now notice my decimals. Right? It's not $5, it's 5 cents. So we have to put the decimal here, so it's 0.05. And then it's not $10, it's 10 cents, so it's 0.10. So again, we know the total, so it's a total of 410. So let's write equals 410. And we're going to drop the dollar sign because we don't need a dollar sign in the equation. That would just be confusing. So we're just going to bring the decimal down. The decimal sign is going to tell us if it's dollars or change. Okay, so he's got a pocket full of dimes. So we've got 10 cents per dime, so 0.10. I don't know how many dimes he has, so we're going to use the letter D to represent dimes. Well, let's go ahead and underline the dimes and the nickels. And that word and right there. So and, right, that means plus. And then again, we don't know how many nickels he has. So we're going to write 0.05 in for the number of nickels. There we go. All right, I'm going to give you about 6 minutes. Try that next row on your own, and then we'll come around and check. All right, let's see how you did. So at the movie theater, box candy is $4 and sodas are $6. Amanda and her friends spent a total of $48. Write an equation that represents the situation. So it's an equation, so I write my equal sign. Total is 48, so I know it's going to equal 48. It says box candy is $4. We don't know how many box candies she bought, so we're going to write 4B. And there's our plus sign. Sodas are $6, so we're going to write 6S, right? 6 times the number of sodas that they bought. There we go. All right, let's look at the next one. Adult tickets for the school play cost $9, so adult 9. And then student tickets cost $6. So student is 6. And there's our and. And the school soda total of $13.53. Write an equation that represents it. So again, equals, we're going to start with the end, $13.53. All right, adult tickets are $9. So we're going to do 9A, 9 times A, 9 times the number of adult tickets. And so there's our plus sign. Student tickets cost 6, so we're going to write 6S. And there we go. All right, this is the last one. The bookshop sells books for $8 each. So books for $8 and magazines for $3 each. Henrietta spent $50 on books and magazines. So that means she spent $50 altogether. That's the total she spent. Write an equation that represents this situation. Again, same thing like we've been doing. I'm going to write my equal sign first. I know she spent a total of 50, so we're going to write 50 over here. Now it's 8 per book, right? So we're going to write 8B and plus 3 per magazine, so 3M. And there we go. There is our equation. All right, so on your own, I want you to complete the rest of that worksheet.